Greetings and thank you for taking this synchronistic moment to share with us as we fly high with synchronicity. My name is Harold Cosby. I am the world changer coded by the blue overtone storm, and I am the HOLOMIND teacher of the HOLOMIND perceiver. And HOLOMIND comes from the word holon, or the law of holonomy, which deals with and states that we're just systems as beings in larger systems. Just like our blood cells, our system, are part of the circulatory system. The circulatory system is a part of our body. Our body's part of the biosphere of the earth, and the earth is part of the solar system, and so on and so forth. That all of these connections create synchronicity for us. And synchronicity is all these different occurrences that naturally work on our behalf without us having to exert energy. That's the power of it. And so the declaration of remembrance, because that's what we're on a journey of remembrance. So at this stage in our development, we need to learn less and remember more. There's knowledge stored in our mind that we haven't accessed. And so the declaration of remembrance is to engage in the daily practices that will assist us with effectively identifying, developing, and accessing the energies of the 7 mental spheres in order to experience our realities through radial perception. As a result, we will be able to harmonize with the synchronicities from the law of time, space, and ultimately continue the development of the 4th dimensional telepathic communication medium, the noosphere. I also would like to talk about the SOAR's purpose statement, because SOAR is actually the reading that we do to help us to see how we can engage with synchronicity on a daily basis. And its purpose is to provide a mind map that displays the cycles of evolution, beginning with the point in space from our incarnation up to the current cycle on the path of destiny. As a result, we can foresee and foretell the upcoming cycles in order to allow synchronicity to work on our behalf. This is very important because we tend to do everything on our own, and we are unable to allow the energies from natural cycles to work on our behalf to help us develop our intention into manifestation. So with that being stated, I want to talk to you about this synchronistic moment and where we are. We're at the blue solar storm, kin number 131, and this is a part of the monkey, the blue monkey WAVESPELL. Okay, the blue monkey deals with magic, illusion, and play. Magic, illusion, and play. And so it's magical how some things in terms of synchronicities come on behalf and operate on behalf in our lives. Some things we just can't explain. And so the monkey energy deals with how to really enjoy your life and how not to take yourself so seriously, because there are so many things working on our behalf that we're unaware of it, and so we take things so seriously and we block synchronicity from being able to flow throughout our life experience. And so the blue solar storm, I just want to read the signature of the day, kin number 139. I pulse in order to catalyze, realizing energy. I seal the matrix of self-generation with the solar tone of intention. I am guided by the power of vision. Now, I say this affirmation 3 times to lock the energy and the harmonics into the cosmos. I pulse in order to catalyze, realizing energy. I seal the matrix of self-generation With the solar tone of intention, I am guided by the power of vision. I pulse in order to catalyze, realizing energy. I seal the matrix of self-generation. With the solar tone of intention, I am guided by the power of vision. Ashe. So I want to bring this synchronistic moment to the HOLOMIND Perceiver matrix chart, and we chart these on our website every day. The HOLOMIND Perceiver, what it is a nanochip that's telepathically imprinted in our corpus callosum, in the middle of our brain, and it projects an overlay of the contours of the brain and shows us where the different thinking layers and dimensions are located, where we have access through that certain part of the brain. And so today is Celio. Celio is the 7th mental sphere, which gives us access to the cosmos and the Akashic records and the Psi Bank. So when we look at this, we can see this whole area in here in the middle that is in green or fluorescent green in color is sectioned off. So this whole area is the 7th mental sphere. And so when we count up the activations, there's 1, 2, 3 black dots. There's a red cross in the black dot, so that's 4. All right, and then we have this purple box here is 5, and then this pyramid, that's 6. Now the location of these activations inside of the 7th mental sphere has significant meaning. And that's why we teach the classes, and we teach in the fall, and we also teach in the spring. But the important thing to know is the number of activations present. So right now there's 6 points of activation in the 7th mental sphere, and there's also quadruple activation in the court of the Hunab Ku. This is the center of all how energy radiates out into the atmosphere, out into the universe. Okay, and it's triple activation in the court of cosmic compassion and dual activation in the court of cosmic prophecy. Celio deals with the heart chakra. So there's a radioplasma we call Celio. It's a gate that these gates, there's 7 of them down the middle of your corpus callosum, right in the middle of your brain, down the middle line of your brain. And there's 7 of these energy vectors that connect with your chakras. And this is how energy is radiated out in the cosmos. So Celio and the heart chakra are connected. In fact, every 7th day of the heptad, we call 7 plasma of the heptad, this connection takes place. And it's so many synchronicities as we are ending the heptads, like we're ending the week today. Okay, but we call it heptad. And so this is where we're able to discharge all of our thoughts, all of our physical and telepathic experiences at the core of the earth. And there's a process for that. So when we add all that together, okay, what we have access, I just want to show you, here are the 3 points. This is the court of cosmic compassion over here. Okay, and then down here, there's 2 activations in this same point, and this little area is the court of cosmic prophecy. So we can use those words to determine, okay, what are we supposed to access? What are we allowing to come through today? And when we look at the 7th sphere, this is what it says. The 7th mental sphere is our evolving organ, the noospheric sensing device. It is localized in the central corpus callosum of the higher self. This is the seat of soul memories. Now we're talking about remembering. So soul memories and or Akashic records. The HOLOMIND Perceiver is localized in the central corpus callosum of the higher self and telepathically imprints information on the corpus callosum of the third dimensional and the fourth dimensional self. Now, this telepathically imprinting is important because as it imprints on the corpus callosum, it synergizes and synchronizes both hemispheres of the brain, and that gives us access to our galactic cosmic mind. This is the place of the Akashic registers and contains the life summarization of all experiences. Now here's the key. Study of and meditation on the HOLOMIND perceiver prepares the mind to open to the galactic dimension and receive an entirely new base of knowledge and perception. Okay, so this is what it does when we have access to that seventh mental sphere. Now, many of us don't know this consciously, but unconsciously we do, and we are waking up the unconscious and making that which what was unconscious now conscious. And so now we become aware, and we're able to use these tools and these technologies and sciences to help us access parts of our brains that we have not been able to. And this is important because in our life experience, there is the illusion of programming. And I say illusion because it changes. So there's apparent programming going on that is forcing us to operate a certain kind of way. This is the key to being able to dispel and disarm that programming and recalibrate our mind so that it's in sync with everything in the cosmos. And so now it's a sovereign mind. And this moment, another thing that I want to share with you real quick, I love sharing these pulsars, and we talk about this in our SOAR report and some of our classes, that every WAVESPELL, I showed you the WAVESPELL earlier, it pulsates a certain frequency. So we're in the 9th position of the 13-day WAVESPELL. The 9th position is the solar frequency power of pulsation. Now what happens is there's 4 lenses that deal with the time pulsar. Okay, now this is important. It's tone 1, 5, 9, and 13. These are the different tones or numbers on the way to 13 that are associated with the time pulsar. Tone 1 deals with the power of attraction. Tone 5 deals with the power of radiance. Tone 9 deals with pulsation, and tone 13 deals with the cosmic frequency power of endurance. If you put this all together in this 4th dimensional time pulsar, and we teach that now the human mind is shifting into the 4th dimension. So we know the 3rd dimension is space, the 4th dimension is time, but how do we govern time? It's not by a mechanical clock, it's not by an irregular Gregorian calendar. You see, time is of the mind and of the natural cycles. Okay, so when we are able to synchronize this experience in these WAVESPELLs, in this 13-day period, on the days that deal with the time pulsar, is the harmonic timing standard established as the star template of the galactic mind. So from the HOLOMIND perceiver and from the pulsation of the WAVESPELL, we're able to access anything we want in the galaxy. We just have to allow it to flow through. And many people are new to this concept, but as we practice, as we have these synchronistic moments, we all will evolve together and be able to bring galactic culture here on Earth. So what's next? Well, we got to get off that mechanical clock. We got to get off this Gregorian calendar and allow our energy, our chakras, our radioplasmas to connect with the energies of the cosmos. Okay, and we teach on how to do that at Mimic and at Synchronistic Human. So you can reach out at www.synchronistichuman.com, and you literally will get back with you, and we'll show you how to get on the path. We'll do an assessment with you and help you order your SOAR report and take advantage of the classes that we have if you like. This is going to conclude this synchronistic moment for this time and space. I want to thank you for watching and listening. Let's continue to fly high with synchronicity, and we'll see you on the next session. In Lakesh Alakim.